Hello, everyone. This is James Templeton with UNI Health, and I am very excited today because I am with the First Lady of Nutrition, none other than Ann Louise Gittleman. And Ann Louise is here in the studio today, and it's just always wonderful to get to sit with her for a few minutes and talk about one of our great new products.
Yeah.
And we've got a great new product called the UNI Immune Formula. And this is a really wonderful advanced immune support formula. And, right now, immune system is king. Everybody's been talking about the COVID-19 for almost the last year. We've all been afraid to almost go out of our houses. We've weared the mask and we've done all this and that. And schools have been shut down, businesses shut down, you name it. And we've all been worried about that and worried about when some of us anyway, when there's going to be a new vaccine for this COVID-19. Well, I'm here to tell you that all along, we've been kind of taking care of ourselves. We've been trying to keep our immune system strong, eat a healthy diet, take lots of vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, vitamin A. We've been doing that quercetin, which is very important for absorption of zinc. So we've been doing all these things and we've been trying to take care of ourselves. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't spend enough time doing that. So that's why we're here and why we're so excited today to talk about our new immune formula. Because for years, I've wanted to put together something like this. And I spent a couple of months working on this, and I've got this new formula out. We're very excited. And Ann Louise, I know how important having a strong immune system is. I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor for 35 years, actually,
Wow.
as to this month.
Wow.
And it's been something that's been very important to me over the years to keep myself strong and my immune system strong. And what do you think about immune system? How important is it to have your immune system in a really revved up, go-getter type, strong mentality as far as your immunity is concerned?
The immune system is your best defense, is a strong offense. And it's the most important thing to make yourself into an invisible fortress. You've got all kinds of environmental assaults these days, James. There's EMFs, there's bacteria, there's virus, there's parasites, there's chemicals. And so the most important thing you can do is to really shore up your inner ecology, your inner immune defense system. And the best supplements to do that with are certain glandulars. We have learned from some of the longest lived people, including Dr. Hazel Parcells, who died at the age of 106. Whenever she talked about the immune system, she talked about 3 important elements, all of which are in this formula. She talked about the immune glandular, the spleen glandular, and astragalus, the longevity herb from the traditional Chinese medicine. We've put that in here so that your body can actually, like the blueprint of these other glands, become renewed, regenerated, and almost reinstated, because it's so important to get these foods in your system from these elements.
Well, thank you for that. And I agree 100%. There's 2 very important ingredients in it. It's called thymus and spleen. Thymus is our immune gland. A lot of times people are beating on their chest here, and they say, that it's a thymic thump. And that's our thymus gland. And as we get older, that thymus gland gets smaller and smaller, and it doesn't produce the T cells as it did when we were younger. And T cells are very important for fighting infections and fighting cancer and things like that. So we want to make sure that our thymus gland is getting some good protomorphogen daily
blueprint.
Food, and so that it can be stronger and it doesn't deteriorate as quickly
and renew itself.
Yeah. And also the spleen is very important. The spleen is a filtering system. It's the largest organ in the lymphatic system. And, it's very important because it not only filters out the blood, the red blood cells, the old cells that die off on a regular basis, but it also is very important because it stores white blood cells. And along with the thymus, they both produce and store white blood cells that are very important for infection, fighting, and a strong immune system, bacteria, viruses, you name it.
Parasites.
Yeah, all this. So it's very important, and we have that in there. You're not going to find this in a lot of immune formulas.
Talk about astragalus.
Astragalus is in here. Astragalus is an herbal extract that is very important for the immune system, and it stimulates immunity like nothing else. So astragalus is very important for stimulating and boosting our immunity.
Taurine.
Taurine is something that I've been a big fan of for years. I've been a student of the blood for many years, and I learned that when you give yourself extra amounts of taurine on a regular basis, that it keeps those white blood cells streaming the way they should. Activated, streaming. It's almost like going up and giving them a good kick every day. So it's very important to help get that immune system, because a lot of times people have, of course, we have white blood cells in our system. We have the immunity working, or we wouldn't be around. But sometimes you have this immunity that's a little sluggish. There's maybe overloaded with heavy metals, with parasites, with yeast, fungal, you name it, stress, and we're all under stress, emotional stress, psychological, you name it. So all of this is creating, stress on the system. So immunity is the key to everything. And we've also got in this formula some of the key ingredients and key minerals and vitamins that you hear about, like vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin A. And vitamin C, I'm a big believer. I always say I think vitamin C might have saved my life from the cancer diagnosis, the kind of diagnosis where I was about ready to get my affairs in order. So, I'm a big believer in vitamin C. So anyway, this has got you covered when it comes to immunity, and this is something you can take on a regular basis. Daily is where it's at. Not just, I feel like I'm coming down with something, I better take some of that. Take it every day. Small amounts every day will keep you really strong, keep your immune system working a little bit better. And, you got to eat a good diet. You got to exercise and, take other nutritional supplements along with this. There's no problem at all doing that. So anyway, I'm very excited. You got to check it out. And Ann Louise has been kind enough to sit here with me and talk about this.
And listen to all your wisdom.
Yeah, tell us what else they need to know about this.
I think this is good for everybody, man, women, and even teenager on the planet these days, because you never know when you're going to be assaulted by some sort of environmental stressor. And so to me, this is your daily protection. This will make your body, as I've mentioned previously, into an invincible fortress. And that's what we wish for everybody. So on that note, let's wish everybody a happy 2021 with strong, healthy, immutable immunity.